My name is Lian Whitefield.
My fight name, yeah, not a typical fight name. It's not, well, I think it's pretty fierce, but yeah, it's Cupcakes. Kristina Kato.
Since it was a last minute call up, I've definitely had to step it up since I heard that Kristina, my opponent, had quite an extensive last few weeks, so I've definitely stepped it up. But I've always been consistently training, so it's nothing new to me. So I know that I have to bring my A game.
Doing fight night because I've been doing boxing on and off for a couple of years, and I really wanted to test myself, see whether I could get as fit enough to step in the ring and actually do a fight.
So obviously I'm a kickboxer, so I'm used to my favourite weapon and power, my legs. So when you try and eliminate that, I know I still have my hands, which I rely quite heavily on as well. So I've always been told I have quite a good right hand, just setting that up, movement and just working on the defence, and then later on, surprising her with a few tricks.
I only met my opponent a couple of days ago, and yeah, she's really lovely and stuff, but basically I'm just going to utilise all the skills that I've learned during my boxing training. She comes from a kickboxing background. She's had a couple of fights, but I think being solely doing boxing, I think I will have a slight advantage over that, over a kickboxer for sure.
Quite amped, really, because I've done it before. It was it was an excellent experience. I've had a few fights now, same sort of scenario. So it's definitely all mental. So I'll be, I have that advantage.
Going into the fight now, I think I've been hearing a lot about people being nervous and things, and I think that's what I'm going to try to avoid. Just going to relax and just take my time. It'll be just hopefully take it as just another sparring session.
Well, we're underway. It's bout number 5 here at the Langham, in the great ballroom of the Langham. It's a women's bout. These two have both been around the ring for a little while. The kickboxer Lian Whitefield. She's 35 years of age. She's a stay-at-home mum, part-time personal trainer. She's up against Kristina Kato, 32 years of age. She's a bank reconciliation manager. You can see Whitefield slightly the taller of the two. She's also slightly lighter at 68 kilos, giving away about 2.5 to 3 kilos to Kristina Kato. Whitefield from the red corner, and the red singlet, red trunks, white trim. Kato, blue singlet, blue trunks, white trim, and we are underway. It's fairly solidly built, fairly relaxed. Kristina Kato, Lian Whitefield, a little bit tense. Pokes out with the jab, needs to turn that right hand over a little bit. It's not cupped up around her chin. Whitefield light on her feet, moving well, educated jab. Little short on the right hand at this point, tentative. Both girls at this point. Whitefield almost going with the kickboxing clinch for a moment. Counter right hand, Kato going to the body. Now she's starting to pour with her jab. Doubling up to the body with left and right hand body rips. Whitefield probably just needs to sit on her punches a little more, just to stop the slightly shorter girl from coming in. She's a little bit shorter, a little bit heavier. Both these girls look well conditioned in the legs. Whitefield, nice educated jab. Good combinations from both of them. Kato then going with the uppercut left hook. Little lead right hand and a left hook there now. Whitefield needs to start to step up her game. Can't just let her walk in without making her pay. Got to use that height advantage, the educated jab. Those are good shots to the body. Overhand right just misses. Whitefield going under. Again, those are the kinds of shots we haven't. And nice little bob and weave. We haven't seen those shots from the men tonight. So good technique. Counter chopping right hand, chopping down from the taller girl, Whitefield. Well, fairly even round. Whitefield probably landed a few more shots, but they're fairly light. Kato, good shots to the body, came up top well, so changed levels well. Probably would shade that round, but not a heck of a lot in it. Whitefield now needing to sit on her punches a little more, put a bit of sting on them. Their trainer Eugene Berryman in the corner. Kato listening to those instructions, not breathing too heavily. If you look at her arms and her shoulders, you can see she's in good nick, well prepared. Well, we're underway in round 2 of this bout number 5. Pretty evenly contested first round. Whitefield, the straighter of the two with her long punches. She's definitely using a height advantage there. Kato, she likes to get on the inside using the looping overhand right and her left hooks. Whitefield starting off strongly. Pretty accurate with her shots. Not a lot of sting on them. Nice little right hand to the body. Good straight right hand. Nice left hook. Right hand lead. Scoring at this stage at will. Now Kato digging low. Joe Frazier style. She's the heavier handed of the two. Whitefield landing a lot more in terms of volume of shots. They're clean punches. They don't have a lot of sting on them, but certainly technically probably the more proficient of the two fighters. Whitefield giving away about 3 kilos in weight. Kato, the bank reconciliation officer in the blue, bobbing and weaving there low, coming back with nice digging shots to the body, but still nothing really of note up top. Whitefield, what they call an educated jab in the game, looping right hand. Kato moving backwards, still not throwing a lot in the way of offense so far in this second round. And again, eating a couple of jabs for her trouble. Now starting to wing away with those shots. Good left hook, doubles under the right hand nicely. Good boxing skill from both these women. Both of them have been around the ring for a while, although they haven't had many fights. They've trained for a couple of years, respectively. Whitefield in centre ring. Kato trying to get inside and bridge the gap. Nice little straight right hand, left hook which glanced off. Bobs under nicely. Now Whitefield coming back herself, trying to answer the shots. Again downstairs to the body. Starting to find her mark, Kato, in this midway through the second round of this 3-round bout. Well, there we go. Second round almost exclusively, apart from perhaps the last 40 seconds, to Whitefield with her sharp, straight shot punches. Kato was effective with what she did throw, but she just simply didn't throw enough as we head into this third and final round. Well educated, Eugene Berryman in Whitefield's corner. Be pretty pleased with what she did in the second round. Kato coming out, knowing she needs to do a bit extra if she's to take this bout as we enter the third and final round at the Langham Great Ballroom. Whitefield starting off with a 5-punch combination. A couple of them hit. Nice little straight body shot. Volume punches there. Kato going to the body with the right hand. She needs to dig up top with the left hook off that. Again, eating another shot there from Whitefield. Whitefield taking her right hand on the gloves. Kato just a bit more busy. That's the kind of work we need to see from her. Looping left hook, followed with a straight right hand. Whitefield, though, stood up pretty well to the heavier handed puncher. Both women wearing headgear. 16-ounce gloves. Whitefield in the red, Kato in the blue. Glancing shots from Kato, but she does need to be more aggressive and get inside and use her strength advantage over the slightly more skilled Whitfield. Well, 60 seconds remaining at this stage, pretty evenly contested third round. Pouring jab from Kato. Right hand just missing its mark. Good work from Kato there. Bit more work there. Nice little crushing right hand over the top, then downstairs in. Work from Kato. She's using her advantage on the inside well, not giving Whitfield enough time to breathe. Nice digging shot to the body. There's one that'll sit with you for a while. Right hand to the body again. Kato starting to dominate in this third and final round. Whitfield needs to get back to range. Use her natural speed advantage in her straight punching. Kato coming on. Not so much sting on her shots now, but she's landing. Whitfield moving forward. Missing shots she previously had found. Probably the third round edging to Kato. So it'll be interesting to see how the judges score this. First two rounds almost certainly going to the red corner fighter. The third probably to Kato, though it was pretty close. Both women putting on a pretty good display of boxing here at the Langham Ballroom. Often you'll find that the women are better technically than the men in their first few bouts. Neither woman worse for wear. Bit of a giggle after 6 minutes of bashing each other. As we go to the decision.
Another close fight. The winner by majority decision, so this is not unanimous by any stretch of the imagination. The winner by majority decision, another close call, goes to the blue corner.
Well, interesting decision. Kato gets the decision. Probably not one I'd agree with, but it was a pretty close fight. Certainly she finished stronger in the third round. The first two, well, that's up for question. But an evenly contested bout between these two well-conditioned women.